Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm your host, Priya.
Hi, I'm Melli.
And today's episode is all about cheaters.
Oh, Lord. Don't we just love them?
We despise them.
Why would I do that? Why would I put myself through that? Dealing with men? Who would ever?
Disgusting.
Who chooses to do that?
Planning your wedding, don't even have a husband yet, but
Girl, I already have a wedding Pinterest. I plan on getting married to a guy, but I don't like you guys right now.
Anyways, moving along, let's get into it. Story number 1. This was 25 days ago.
Oh, God.
Boyfriend cheats with an Uber ride. How I found out.
It's a 25-minute drive. How do you get from being strangers to I want to you? They can't be. If they're driving around Uber, she had to be not saying it's justified, but she had to be crazy hot or something. They both have to be crazy hot or something to just immediately look at each other and be like, you know what? I've only known you for about 15 seconds, but I want to fuck you.
The self-control.
You know what?
I don't even know
what the story is. I'm just talking. Yeah. Continue.
We gonna find out.
Continue.
Right. I need thoughts on this crazy ass story.
You really don't. First of all, him cheating is grounds to leave. You don't even need anything else. You don't even need to know what the story was. He cheated. You should have been gone. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't. Continue.
Had this gut feeling my boyfriend was cheating. I'd never pull up to his house unannounced before, even though I'd have a spare key of his for almost a year. This particular night, we had FaceTimed and he was acting so out of character. He normally spent every Friday with me, but on this night, he said he wanted to stay home and work on his music. The giveaway, though, was that he had his earrings in, which he never usually wears unless he's going out. Very, very observant. Very observant.
Mm-hmm.
I even questioned him about it during that FaceTime, and he responded by saying he was taking selfies for his music, ? He never takes selfies or ones that I know about. Anyway, I tried calling him back about 45 minutes after, no answer. Then I call again. To be honest, after that first no answer, I just knew. My whole body got hot. It was about 7:45 a.m. and in my head, I knew I had to go find out for myself. Because if I didn't, I knew he would call me crazy in the morning. So I went to go and confirmed it myself. My whole body was shaking on the ride over there. I kept trying to convince myself everything was okay and he had just fallen asleep. But my body knew way before my mind did. Yep. I was always over at his house and having the gate code was just super normal. So it was easy to pull up into the parking lot. And with the key he gave me, I opened the front door without knocking. I knew if I knocked, he would have time to hide whatever it was he could be doing. I opened the door and noticed the apartment was clean. I'd never seen it that clean, and there was a stack of Uno cards on the kitchen counter and a bottle of Crown gone. He doesn't drink. He shares this apartment with his roommate for context. Without really paying attention to his roommate's door, I noticed his door was closed and there was music coming from his TV. I started shaking, but still hoping for the best, coping. I turned the handle to the door, and in that instant, I am living in my worst nightmare. My boyfriend is laying there butt naked around a butt naked girl's waist. I'd never experienced the wind getting knocked out of me until that moment. Obviously, he jumps up. I scream, semi-black out from rage and shock. My grandma had passed away a couple weeks prior, and the trauma all came out. I'll save the dramatics for now, but fast forward 30 seconds, it hits me that this girl that he was naked with is young. Not 16 years young, but 17 to 20 years old young. I know that because when I look at her face, I become fully aware that I am looking at someone close to girls I coach who are seniors in high school. Damn. I'm just so angry at him that I don't even have time to be mad at her. She's screaming I had no idea and saying how sorry she is because her own mom had passed away recently. She said this because I kept screaming and crying about how he could do this knowing my favorite person in the world was gone. But here's where the night gets interesting. After about 2 minutes of throwing the girl's Victoria's Secret pink bra it's very specific, at my boyfriend's face, I'm like, where did she go? So I run to the roommate's door and it's locked. And I'm like, well, that's strange. Then it hits me. The roommate is also there with someone. I become so confused because I'm friends with his girlfriend and I know that his girlfriend is out of town. So now I'm realizing both of them are cheating on us. Damn. What the hell? Again, I'll save the classic dramatics, but I'm writing on here because the excuse my boyfriend used was that the roommate had met the two girls in Uber a couple days before, and the roommate brought the girls over that night. And my boyfriend said he decided to say fuck it and let her sleep over, knowing I had a key and that I lived 20 minutes away. He's 30 years old, and he can't confirm whether she was 21.
30 and he can't confirm whether she's 21. Like he says, she was, but when I say, how do you know? He says, because she's a senior in college. That was a horrible event, but I'm still so freaked out over the age of the girls. But men fuck girls all the time with the age gap.
Okay.
But either way, you're 30.
You're 30. She's
Ew.
like, oh shit. He also claims that it was his first time ever cheating on me in 2 years. What are the causes that I would know what he was cheating on if that was true? Am I the biggest clown? He also drives Uber a lot during the week.
So you're single. And he's in jail, I hope. Like the fuck?
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
no, that's disgusting. Yeah, that...
He's 30.
I didn't like that.
He's 30?
I didn't like that.
That's disgusting.
I don't like that.
Someone said his roommate brought these girls over, so he had to cheat. I honestly hope you're smarter than that.
No, for real.
OP commented to that saying, I'm smarter than that, but I also let him come over last week after 3 months of hundreds of phone calls. I'm so embarrassed that I was played.
I mean, you had a moment of weakness.
Yeah, but what? That's what they said. Now move on.
That, but I
move on.
The girls.
This was not the first time.
I'm not even worried about how many times I'm worried about the age of the girl. Like, I can't look at if my man is 30 and I find out that he had sex with a fucking 20-year-old who can't even buy alcohol yet, I can't look at him.
We don't even know if she's actually 20. She was in the range of like high school, so like 17 to 20.
That's what I'm exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. So like, I don't want to judge OP, but like, you're letting this man back. This man's a pedo.
Yeah, no, but she did have a moment of weakness. But
I mean, I get the moment of weakness. I'm just, but like that, because I realized he's a pedo, it would scare me to the fact that like I wouldn't even want him near me.
He's weak, and like if he's Ubering, like he drives Uber so often, like there's like he's done this more than once.
Yeah, for sure. First of all, the fact that he said, the fact that he tried to justify it with, oh, this is my first time cheating. Bitch, are you for real?
You're cheating right now. Like that makes no difference. Someone asked, did you confirm the roomie was also cheating and tell your friend? The girl just runs into the roommate's room. Hope you broke up with this guy. Sounds like a loser. Opie says, yes, my friend, the roommate's girlfriend, was on a bridesmaid's trip. I called her as I was driving off, but of course she was out of the country with a time difference. But what I didn't realize was that she was already catching on because her Alexa was in her living room and it notified her when her boyfriend walked into the house at 5 a.m. So fucking crazy. When I snatched my boyfriend's phone during the trauma, the roommate's texts were coming through in real time saying, we have to get these hoes out of here. My boyfriend, of course, tried to cover for the friend, saying some crazy excuse that I can't even remember at this point. In between him sobbing and claiming he couldn't get hard, so he didn't actually fuck her, I blocked him, deleted him, blocked his friends, family members, etc. I haven't texted him since the day I left his apartment, which is about 3 months ago now. My mistake was falling for the roses and the cards the other day. Fuck. And then she also had like another comment after that. And yeah, the girl ran in there, which she probably did because she was freaking scared, LOL. And her friend was in there hooking up with the roommate. God, but I guess my boyfriend's roommate was her Uber driver. So now how is she going to get home? Oh my God.
That's disgusting,
man.
Oh my gosh.
God.
What the fuck?
That is so, like, it just kept getting worse. Someone said, "You're only a clown if you stay with this guy. What do his reasons matter if he was balls deep in another woman?" OP said, "Also, that def wasn't his first time cheating, right? Like he claims. What do you think?" Yeah.
Maybe not, but does it matter? Facts. It doesn't even matter whether it was his first time or not. Bitch, you cheated.
Oh my God.
Girl,
that's crazy.
I still would just like to find out how old sis was because
the girl, like her actual age.
That's what I'm stuck on. I'm sorry, but like that.
She looks like this, like high school. The girl says she looks like, and she's like around high school girls, coaching them. So like,
exactly. Oh God,
that's disgusting. But all right, let's move on.
You didn't even need to. You didn't even need to ask us if
Yeah, girl. No, that's all. I think she was just telling us the story, but like, damn, that's just crazy. Story number 2 is 25 days ago. The guy I hooked up with 4 months ago has been engaged for a year.
God damn.
Hi, y'all. I'm not sure how to proceed and would love some advice.
You don't. You simply block him and move on. I don't know what to tell you. Like, really not that big of a deal, but there's literally nothing to do. Let's hear
her out. I, 25 female, met a guy on Tinder 5 months ago. Let's call him Mark, 26 male. We hit it off and talked every day for about a month, after which we hooked up twice and then never talked again. This morning, I was scrolling through Facebook and Mark's profile popped up on my feed. He had never told me about his last name, so I recognized him in his profile picture. There was also a woman with him in the picture. I did some investigating and found out that this woman is his fiance. They have been engaged for a year and are getting married in 13 days. I am absolutely appalled. Mark had given me no indication that he was in a relationship when we were together. I really wanted to reach out to her and warn her about her cheating fiance, but a couple of things have given me a pause. First, Mark knows where I live. I am terrified that he would try to retaliate against me somehow if I ruined his relationship. I had an ex do this to me once before and I broke up with him, and it was terrifying. Second, most of our communication was via Snapchat. That should have been your first red flag.
Girl. Exactly.
And I never took any screenshots of his Tinder profile. I have one text from him saying hi and giving me his Snapchat where we first started talking, but that's it, and it's fairly innocent. So I have very little proof to show her of his cheating besides my word. What should I do?
Nothing. Move
so
on.
You had his number and you were texting, but you guys reverted to Snapchat for obvious reasons on his end, but like...
Yeah. I mean, like,
that's
I guess
so sus. Like, if a guy was just talking to me strictly on Snapchat, I would be so, like, suspicious. Because, like...
Granted, even though it's like, okay, we're only, like, hooking up, we're not looking to date, but also it's just like, you have my number. Why would you only text me on Snapchat? Yeah. And do you guys not save Snapchat messages? You know, like, when you save it,
you save it.
I save it.
No, but, like, there's, like, a thing in the messages, I think, I don't know how it is now, but, like, you can save all prior... like messages from like a start once you set it.
Oh my God. Yeah, like you having my number and only texting me on Snapchat, like what the fuck? I don't even like Snapchat. But like what were you saying? There's unless you save the previous messages.
Yeah, so like there's a thing where like you can save either 24 hours or like you can like when you hold down you can save like the messages as you go, like forever. But like there's a thing where you can save let me see because I don't really so like there's a thing where it says keep snaps in chat. Snaps will stay in the chat for 24 hours after being viewed. So you can like enable that.
But yeah, but like yeah, I feel like at this point there's no point. And like you said that you never spoke to him again, so it's just like
but like she's thinking of the other girl.
I mean, which is nice to do, but also if you don't have the proof.
Someone said, I would reach out to her anonymously and absolutely give her whatever screenshots or proof you have. You could save her from years in a bad marriage and divorce. You're saving the kids they never have.
True.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Someone said, tell her now. Someone else said, people deserve to know. I wish someone had told me, but they all let me waste my time and money and probably laughed about it. Do the right thing and help this girl out. You can do it anonymously. Someone else said, you're afraid of retaliation when you're retaliating. Interesting perspective.
Block it.
Damn.
Block it. And like, okay, so what that person said, that's what I was thinking at first. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she shouldn't think about that she shouldn't think about the other woman. However, this was 5 months ago.
They're already married, no?
No, I don't know, but it doesn't even matter. But like, this was 5 months ago. You and that guy haven't spoken since, and the only reason you even want to say something is because you saw him. You were scrolling and you saw fucking hell, what's it called?
His
You saw his profile or whatever, and you saw the lady. Like you. Granted, again, I'm sure she was only looking for a hookup at the time or like nothing serious, but it's like, did you not do any research on him? Like, even when you first met, like, did you not like look him up? Which, I mean, I get it. We don't always do, but you know. But at the same time, I feel like you're only doing this out of, I don't feel like you actually care about the other girl. I feel like you're doing this out of, spite.
I don't think she is, because she isn't just jumping and doing it.
I mean, fair enough. Well, true. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think she is. Oopsies. Someone said, like, do not tell her. It's not your job to be the moral police. You will just cause more trouble for yourself than it's worth. Plus, you'll be looking over your shoulder for a very long time. Just forget it ever happened and move on. OP commented to that. So I agreed to hook up with this guy, but I did not agree to be the woman who gives this man the ability to cheat on his fiance. Also worth mentioning that we talked for weeks leading up to this encounter, getting to know each other, asking each other questions. We had plenty of opportunities to tell me that he was in a relationship.
Okay, yes, true,
but he's not gonna tell you. He's already like.
But also, if you guys were talking, first of all, you're not getting to know anybody through Snapchat. Let's be fucking for real. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to kind of go hard on her with this one.
Yeah,
you're not getting to know anybody.
Would have been my first like, why aren't you texting me?
Exactly. Like, why aren't you texting weeks?
Me? Because Snapchat, you can mute it. You like, you don't get notifications for it. Like, it's easily to hide. Everything disappears. Like, why would you? I would understand maybe like the first week or whatever like that. But like after that, or even after meeting in person or something, like.
Exactly. Is it not
you
fishy
have
after
my
that?
number. They have their number.
That's the thing. It's like, don't get me wrong. Want to know too. I want her to tell me, but I think what I'm worried about is the fact that if she's so scared of what he might do, and because she doesn't have any hard evidence, it's like, what's the point? And you don't even talk to him.
Yeah.
And honestly, and I feel like, okay, you may not have hard evidence, but he's 9 times out of 10 gonna cheat on her again. The next girl, she may just be the one to do it.
They're gonna be married at this point, and like.
Which honestly, and I would love for you to save her from a bad marriage.
25 days ago, and she said they were to get married in 13 days. But she didn't post anything new.
I don't know. Something's not sitting right with me with this story.
What do you mean?
I don't know why.
What's not sitting right?
I don't feel like I have all the details.
There's more to it.
There's more to it. You think? I feel
like I hope, like, unless it's like a fake story, that's the only thing.
People are gonna tell their own side of the story, so that's why I'm like,
like, yeah, but like, he was engaged for a year and they were talking to 5 months. Unless him and his fiance was on break. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I think she should still anonymously tell the girl. Probably a little too late now, but.
Tell her. Just tell her. Just do it anonymously. Fuck it. I don't know.
Okay, we got 2 more stories.
But to be fair, I'd want to know.
I want to know, because.
But also, there is the risk of, and people have done it, like lying on your man because they want him. So it's like, I
don't think she was doing that. I don't think she didn't know. No.
I'm not saying she is. I'm saying like there's the risk of people doing that. So like the fiance might be like, because she doesn't have hard evidence, it would be easy for the guy to be like,
for him to get away with it. Yeah,
exactly. He'd be like, no,
like, lie on her.
Exactly. No, she just wants me and da 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 da. And so the fiance would probably believe him like, oh yeah, because she doesn't even have any proof that they were texting or whatever. Yeah,
that's true.
That's what I mean.
All right, story number 3. This was 1 month ago. Am I the asshole for ghosting my cheating fiance? So I basically did what the title says, but for context, I, 27 female, dated my ex-fiance Jonathan, 29 male, for 4 years, and we had been engaged for a couple of months. It was a good relationship, and I truly thought we would spend the rest of our lives together, but I guess I was just too naive to see the truth. To keep it short, I found out he had been cheating on me with a mutual friend for a couple of months, and that group of friends in particular was covering his affair. They were all acting strange, so I went through his phone and I found out they had like a separate group where they even made fun of me for not realizing. I was furious, and my first impulse was to berate them all. However, I ended up deciding to just disappear from all their lives. Any confrontation was clearly a waste of time with these people.
Because they don't care.
That's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
When he went to work the next day, I packed everything I owned, took all the money I put in our joint account, which was a lot since we were paying for our wedding and we were planning a good honeymoon and wanted to buy a house. Yes.
Good. Finally, someone who, oh my, finally.
Like, she did not.
A smart person.
Ooh, she said, I don't need to say shit. I'm out.
Thank you. Because I hate when they're like, oh,
let's talk about it.
No, not even that. I hate when they find out something and then they go and they're like, oh, I'm going to pack my stuff and I'm going to leave. No. And then
she just did it.
Exactly.
She just did it.
If it's one thing, I cannot stress enough, especially when it comes to something like leaving a relationship, especially if it's like abusive.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that this is, but like, you know, when you're going to leave or if you have a plan to do something, especially if it's like
this.
I don't want to say revenge, but like, because it's not revenge.
Yeah,
but like,
it's like,
and it's not retaliation. It's, I don't know the word for it, but like, kind of like just, not defending yourself necessarily, but like, you know what I mean?
You're standing your ground.
Yeah. It's like, you know, you don't tell them your plans. Just do it. Just do it. What are you telling them for? Because now they know, and now they know how to counteract it. Like,
that is so
come
true.
on, man.
So she was like, I blocked them from everything, put my accounts on private, changed my number, and I went back to my hometown and stayed with my mom and stepdad. I was so mad I even left my job right away. I told my friends and family what had happened, and they did. Then I decided to go on a big trip with some of the money I had put in our joint account.
I know that's right.
I left for 3 months. I had the time of my life and came back home like 2 months ago. I was able to get a job here and I decided to start dating again. It's nothing serious, but I had been seeing this nice guy for about a month. I'm just trying to put my life back on track.
I'm so happy for you.
Recently, my family and friends are telling me that my ex and our ex-mutual friends are bombarding them with text messages on social media. They apparently want to know where I am and are asking how I'm doing, and they are saying what I did was childish and I should just talk to them at least. Buzz off. I have no intentions of this for me. It's a closing phase of my life. And I literally did nothing at all. I just left. They will never see my face again or hear from me. And I told my close circle to just block or ignore them. Am I the asshole?
No, what the fuck?
You are not the asshole.
Block them like the fuck.
I applaud her for like just her life seems like it's so good now.
Right, exactly.
Getting away from all that negative energy that she didn't even know was like there, but just like it was still around her, and like she's thriving, she's dating, she's talking to somebody for a month now. Like, go her. And
she
those people trying to gaslight her family. What happened to her?
That was childish. Oh, shut the fuck up.
What's childish is that him and your little friend over there cheating and like talking shit about her this whole time. What the hell? People are ridiculous. Top comment says, you know what? You did the perfect thing. You brought your A game. I am proud of you. You know what drives narcissists absolutely nuts? Ignoring them.
Fucking facts.
Yep. That is so true. Let's see. Not the asshole. Sounds like you needed a clean break from all that drama. You did what you had to do on your own peace of mind. Just keep moving forward and enjoying your fresh start. Yes. What you are doing is childish. They're concealing their affair and mocked you for not realizing it. And you are the childish one. NFW?
No fucking way.
No fucking way. Go live your better life.
No, facts.
And she's thriving, probably better than what she freaking was before. Like,
love that.
Imagine like they had a chat. You see a chat of these people mocking you.
Exactly.
They all knew that these two are cheating. Like, what the hell is wrong with people?
It's funny how they're calling her childish, but if it was them in that situation and they found out that
they would have made a whole thing.
Exactly. Listen, people.
She removed herself and she's doing so well. Someone else, she actually commented to this, but someone said, not the asshole. What you did was the perfect way to deal with this. I'm wondering though, how is it that all of this group are like this? I mean, I've met some awful narcissistic people, but never all in a group like that. None of the friend groups I've had throughout my life would ever tolerate that shit, much less make a separate chat to make fun of someone in that situation. Blows my mind, really. She commented to that saying, is not a really big group. There are 5 persons besides my ex, and I don't think they are all narcissistic. Some are just idiots. But after all, they are good friends for a reason, I guess. Misery loves company.
Facts.
Yup.
Someone was saying, talking about the fact that, like a lot of times, obviously not all the time, but like, like the like women who are like the mean girls, basically, they always tend to have a big group of friends, or like they have a lot of friends.
Yeah. And like the people who are really like good people and like down here, they have like 2 people friends. Yeah, I mean,
right?
Someone said, girl, you are amazing and I love you for every step you took since you found out. Good for you for taking care of yourself like this and being smart.
That.
Hug. Oh, it's so nice.
I love that.
No, I love that. No, I applaud her for just being like, clearly she was already over it too. Like she wasn't just like blindsided. She clearly felt like she was already like on the fence. Like this guy, like oh, this
like
is
that was the last straw. Yeah, fuck that.
Like, I don't even when like they're like, if a girl keeps arguing with you, she loves you, but if she's quiet,
that she's done.
She's done. She was silent. She was done.
She said, yeah, no, don't even need to.
Bye. That's funny.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, not the asshole for sure.
Oh, definitely not. That made me so happy.
What was I gonna say? No, I was just saying, like, I find out my husband's cheating. I promise you, like, I do the same exact thing. Like, if anything, I'll take screenshots for proof and like pictures and stuff, as much proof as I can get. Collect all of that. Take all the money, all my stuff without them knowing. Don't say a word. I'm just gonna act like I don't know anything, and I love doing that. Just act like I don't know anything, and
they
then
fucking go crazy.
So then when I leave, and I send you a letter containing printed photos of everything that you've done, I'm not gonna send you a text message. Oh no!
I mean, she didn't even need to do that because they knew what they were doing. They all knew what they were doing.
No, but I'm saying like
in your situation, like if it was your
once they start asking about me, like if I left and they just left me alone,
I would have blasted them. Like just like instead of sending it to them, I'll just post that on social media, let them find out that way that I know.
That too.
Just get the embarrassment along the way.
That too. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like if they started like being like, oh, why are you acting like this? This is childish. Then that's when I would be like,
yeah. Oh, you want to see childish?
You want to see childish? Exactly. If they just leave me alone, then I'm fine. Yeah. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Yep. We done.
Yeah. Damn.
But that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm just so happy how she handled that. That made me so happy.
Same.
Story number 4. This was 2 months ago. I know my wife is cheating on me, but I just don't care and preparing my personal revenge. I might be strange for my idea of revenge, but you know what? I don't care at all.
Fucking crying.
So I know that my wife of 9 years is cheating on me with her coworker because I hired a private investigator, and after 2 weeks, I got the proof that I needed. Dang, he meant business.
Bleh.
So I know what you are thinking. Why not divorce? The answer is very simple. I have a prenup, and according to it, before the 10 years, everything must be split. But after, we both will have the assets we came in before marriage. So I'm just waiting.
Oh, fat.
Ha 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 ha. My assets are just ha-has are just kidding me because I think he says it other times too. My assets are obviously more important than hers. So like I said, I'm just waiting for the right moment. Anyway, I knew about her affair about 2 years ago and moved by emotions. I immediately contacted my lawyer. Immediate divorce would be only worse. So according to him, I have to wait and I'm doing it.
Fair enough.
In these 2 years, some things are changed. Like, for example, me, because I get a gym membership and actually am in the best shape of my life. I accepted a job promotion that I always refused because I was scared to spend less time with my wife, and I planned everything about our divorce in the minimal details so there wouldn't be any surprises. But coming to the topic, my revenge is very simple. It's more a psychological thing, and actually it's working extremely well. Or I hope so.
I love psychological stuff.
No, he's because me and my wife since 2 years never had sex. I mean, since I started to go to the gym, I saw that my wife started to be more present into my life. She saw him looking good now, and she's like, oh. Like she was appreciating my change, but I always shut it down every chance to have sex with her because just the idea makes me throw up. So like I like to say, watch but don't touch. Ha 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 ha.
Oh gosh.
She sees my perfect body every day, but every time she tries to initiate something, I just brush it off rudely, and I love to see some delusional eyes.
I'm freaking crying.
At the beginning, it hurt a lot turning down her efforts for intimacy, but now it's all very easy. The thing that might be off is her changed attitude in this last year because she started again to be nice, to be more romantic, to ask about my day. She often calls me when I'm at work, but I never once pick up her calls, and to be nicer in general. So it's like she understood her mistake, but sincerely, I don't care because I never forgave cheaters and I will never do it so she can kick rocks, and next time she would think before having an affair. The most absurd thing happened 2 weeks ago when she brought up the idea of couples therapy because it seems like we are distant and lost the connection that we had at the beginning. I mean, the audacity of the cheater to just think this. What a hypocritical woman. So nothing, just this. I'm just waiting 2 months to serve her divorce papers on the day of our 10th anniversary, and I'm counting the days to finally get rid of her and to start a new chapter of my life. Fortunately, we don't have kids because we never wanted them, and I had a vasectomy just to protect myself from accidents.
That is Woo. Damn.
He played the long game.
Bro, somebody said, wow, next episode, please.
Right? Fact. Like, that is some just
right?
brains.
He had 2 months. Where's the update? It's been 2 months.
Comments. Dang. Come on, bro. You can't leave us hanging like that. Oh my God. Doesn't proof of cheating make the 10-year period null and void? The OP said, unfortunately, no.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it would, though.
Someone said you both sound insufferable. Someone said, you win today's the fakest shit on Reddit. Congrats.
I'm fucking crying.
Nah, that's a really good story.
Right?
That's really good. The prenup seems backwards. Keep your own stuff before 10 years. Split it after 10.
Yeah, that thing
that was weird
stupid,
to me too. But like,
I've never been married, so I don't know.
Maybe that was just what was comfortable to them. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't know.
Someone like recommented on his. I like to say watch but no touch. Ha ha ha. She sees my perfect body every day. Someone said I'm pretty gullible, so you had me all the way up to there.
I forget. No facts, same. You had me. Yeah. Even if this story was fake, you had me. I'm not even gonna lie. I believe you. The thing is, let me tell you, the reason why I will believe stories is because real life is always...
There's always a scenario that's similar.
It's not even that, because real life is always weirder than stories. Mm-hmm. I promise you. Like, it's... Real life is always weirder than, like...
I got you.
Like, literally...
Plus, like, even if this story, we said this before in like past videos, like even if this story was fake, I'm sure there's a scenario like this.
Exactly.
Like
stories imitate real life. Yeah. Real life doesn't imitate
somebody
stories.
Got it from somewhere.
Exactly.
You know? Like they heard it down
they got the idea from
grapevine or whatever.
Listen.
No, but just like if it is real, like just his mind process of it, just like
that's smart as hell though.
That's so funny.
That's fucking hilarious. Damn.
If it is real, I want an update.
Right? So whatever Grouchy Produce 8817. Give us an update. What's going on?
Let us
know.
If it's real.
If it's real.
All right. Anyways, that's all we have for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, all the things. Bye.
Bye.